getting ready to watch Grand Canyon, Utah women's basketball. Big series. Talking to, what's the name again?
Simeon.
What?
Simeon
here in press row. Take some photography for Utah Valley and so forth. He's in there outside marching bar, but this is a monster series between Utah Valley and Grand Canyon right now. I'm going to get Daryl Trujillo on here in just a second. He's going to talk. We're going to talk about what happened down in we're going to talk about what happened down in Edinburgh this afternoon. California Baptist improved to 17-0. Staying undefeated in WAC play with a 261 win. We'll talk more about that. And then right now, New Mexico State women are up 25-8 over Seattle with about 4:20 left in the first half. Or in the second quarter. I'm sorry, it's women's basketball, so they have 4 quarters. But back to this Utah Valley GCU series. So here's the thing: California Baptist. The way that they're playing, it looks like they're unstoppable unless something happens in WAC Vegas. If they win the WAC tournament, the number 2 seed will go to the NCAA tournament from the WAC. Doesn't matter who's in the final with California Baptist. Whoever finished the regular season as the number 2 seed will go to the NCAA tournament if California Baptist was to win the WAC. I just wanted to let everybody know that. So that's why this is huge. Right now, Grand Canyon's at 5-1 in WAC play. Utah Valley's at 4-2. If Utah Valley sweeps this weekend, they put themselves in that driver's seat for that number 2 seed because they've already lost twice to California Baptist. If Grand Canyon sweeps this weekend and then gets at least 1 win next weekend at California Baptist, they'll set themselves up for that number 2 seed. It's a huge series this weekend here at the UCC Center. Watch Katie Scott, watch Laura Vieira against Maria Carvalho, Josie Smith. I mean, that battle between Katie Scott and Josie Smith is going to be awesome. So I'll have you here all day today because we'll be here later this afternoon for Utah Valley versus Dixie State, renewed rivalry on the men's side. But yeah, it should be a fun one. Send us your questions at WAC Hoops Digest on Twitter. Check out the website, wackoopsdigest.com. If you're on Facebook and you see this, you can check it out as well. But either way, we're going to be here. I'm waiting for Daryl to get on here. I'm hoping that he'll be here in just a second. Talk about what he saw from the CBU game. I mean, you look at it, and the Lancers shot 45%, hit 14 three-pointers. I think if you checked out our website, wackoopsdigest.com, you saw the podcast episode I had with Jared Olson, and he talked about how when they hit double-digit three-pointers in a game, they're really unbeatable. I mean, like we said, 17-0 overall, 9-0 now in WAC play, and they're number 9 on the collegeinsider.com mid-major poll. So we're just kind of waiting for Daryl. He had some more insight on him, but anyways, that's that. Right now, New Mexico State women up 27-12 with 2:27 left in the second quarter. New Mexico State has held Seattle to just 14% shooting. I mean, the Red Hawks have made 4 field goals the entire game so far. And it's crazy. You think about it. Perhaps New Mexico State, I mean, both the men and the women are finally getting some consistency. They're getting into a routine, and who knows what both these Aggie teams can do. Brooke Atkinson, Chris Jans, 2 of the best coaches. I mean, it's just keeping it real, right? Really. I mean, let's face it, they're both good teams. But anyways, like I said, send us your questions. Send us your thoughts on what's going on. I know people are talking about the GCU New Mexico State rivalry, or at least Aggie fans are. The other thing, if you haven't heard haven't checked it out yet, go to wackoosdigest.com. Just published an article this afternoon around 11:30 Mountain Time on Lou Hill and what he meant around the basketball world and to the UTRGB community. There's a lot of emotion, a lot of just, the emotion behind a lot of the people I interviewed, and sadness, but also the joy they felt from knowing Lou Hill. It was an awesome thing to see and to hear, and so check that article out. I think we're having some technical difficulties, so Daryl's not able to connect right now, so check that out. But anyways, we'll be here halftime. We'll come back and check it out, and look forward to hearing from you, and looking forward to tweeting some things out about this game and so forth. So thanks for following along. Thanks for checking in. And I'll be here at the UCCU Center basically all day, the rest of the day. Big game tonight at Inside.